Hey, quick video for you guys. Hope this is going to be something kind of useful for you. This is going to be about what language should you choose when you're starting off in data science. So a lot of people will tell you to start off with Python as your primary programming language. And this is because Python is hashtag so hot right now. You can use it for so many different things. And it's obviously what a lot of people see as the future of data science. And as you can see, if you put in Python data science, it's going to have 8,000 jobs, which is very strong across the US. But you will notice if you look closer that a lot of these jobs may have overlap with really technical jobs like data engineer, back-end web developer, or machine learning engineer. And oftentimes, employers are looking for people with strong object-oriented programming skills, data structures and algorithms, really hardcore computer science skills. And you should really be honest with yourself. If you're a recent statistics or operations research graduate and you don't see yourself diving into that really hardcore technical stuff in order to excel in this job. Now, this is not always the case, and Python is still good for more of an analyst or a statistical modeler type job, but it's a trend to be aware of when you're looking through different postings and making a decision on where to start. Now, if we look at R on the other hand, R is actually trumping Python in size of job postings with over 12,000 jobs presently available. And as you can see, it overlaps more with a lot of sort of data analyst roles like customer data analyst. And if your background is more statistical or operations research and you don't see yourself going hardcore computer science, this actually might be the best and sort of easiest language to pick up. It has a very easy IDE called RStudio. And if you're starting out, it's one of the best ways to get quick, helpful help right in the IDE as you work through it. Now, this would be the right choice for you if you see yourself being really a business-facing data analyst, someone who's not necessarily writing models that are going to go into production, but maybe doing more things like, predicting customer response and then presenting the findings to a business audience. That kind of data scientist is very common, but it's something that you should kind of be aware of. And I think that really matches up well with an R skill set. Now, I can see a data engineer post right here, but I would be willing to bet that the majority of data engineering really lean more towards Python than they do for R. Now, I am going to also look at SAS, because while I don't think many people are recommending to go learn SAS as your first data science language, you'll see here that there's actually over 5,000 jobs requiring SAS. And what happens a lot of times is that these jobs are in areas that have a real strong legacy data science practice. When these are the type of companies and industries that were doing statistics and programming together since before it was cool. You can see there's a posting right here from the NSA, and there's also one below it from finance. And I tend to find that these tend to be government, finance, insurance, or pharmaceutical testing types jobs. So if you're looking to go into one of those fields, this really might be the language to start with. Now, it's not open source, so you will have to procure a license or maybe get sort of a learner's license. I think SAS does have a learner's license. So it's definitely a possibility, but it's something you're not going to want to look over if these are one of the industries that you're looking at. Now, finally, there's Julia. And apologies to anyone who's a big Julia fan. I know that among data scientists, it's kind of a pet language for some people. Apparently it expresses things really well. Personally, I've never used it just because I've never been on a team where other people are using it and it made sense for me to learn it. But you can notice right away that there's only 100 jobs that mention Julia right now with data scientists. And when we compare that to the thousands of jobs for the other languages, it really shows you that this is probably not the language you want to choose to start out with. If you want to make yourself marketable, unfortunately, Julia is probably not the best way to get the most bang for your buck. So there you have it. If you're fresh out of school or newly into data science, I would strongly suggest deciding now what kind of data scientist do you want to be And are you going to be really technically focused or really business focused? And that should probably help drive your decision on what to pick. I hope this has been helpful. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like to see. Have a great day.